Welcome to Tarot by Izzie. Thank you for joining me today here in Central Scotland. I really do appreciate your company. I appreciate your likes, your shares, watching my videos, and by you liking and subscribing, that helps my channel grow. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Now, as I've said before, if you are concerned about any of the issues that have been raised in the Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial, to please seek help from a qualified professional. What I do here is for entertainment purposes only, and it should be taken as such. It would stand up in a court of law. And anything I say today could actually change tomorrow because of the influences. And speaking of which, I'm going to be talking about the influences. We know we're in a hiatus just now with the trial. It's in a period of respite, or rest, I should say, for until the 16th of May, when the court proceedings, defamation trial will resume at the Fairfax County Courthouse in Virginia. So what I wanted to do was have a wee look at the influences that will be in play at that time. And what we do know is we're going to have an eclipse, a full moon, between the 15th and 16th of May, which is called the flower moon, and can turn red. This eclipse will be the third in a series of 4 big lunar eclipses in 2 years. So, the full moon in May is known as the flower moon to signify the flowers that bloom during this month. Native Americans, I hope I'm getting this correct, I apologise in advance if I'm not. But Native Americans, it is called the budding moon, egg-laying moon, and the planting moon. The Anglo-Saxon name for May's brightest moon phase is the milk moon, and it's from an Old English word which I cannot pronounce, but it means 3 milkings. It means 3 milkings months in modern English because the cows were milked 3 times a day during this time of the year. The Celtic and Old English names are Mother's Moon, Bright Moon, Hare Moon and Grass Moon, and a lot of the flowers, wildflowers, bloom during this time. That's boybells, lupins, sundrops, and obviously traditionally children born during this time would also be known to be named after the plants. Now what we do know is the moon is in Taurus and its polar axis is in Scorpio. Amber Heard's sun sign is in Taurus. Taurus, as we know, and again this is allegedly entertainment purposes only, Taurus can be a very me demanding type. On the positive it can be loyal, faithful, but on the negative side it can be a me. This is all about me. You know the old saying, a bull in a china shop, you know, when they go storming and smash everything up around them, and then look as if to say, well, what happened here? I didn't do that. And with the Scorpio being its polar axis, Scorpio illuminates the complexities and the mysteries. It's like lifting the lid off, I don't know, a car bonnet, you know, and examining and seeing what's underneath. So I think there's going to be a lot of exposure. It's going to be a very emotional time, and I've said this previously in prior readings. My belief is this is going to continue to be very emotional. I think there's going to be more dramatic scenes, and I may be wrong, but I thought that this court, that there might be a chance that will actually be halted. That possibility, allegedly, in my opinion, that Amber Heard's team might say, look, maybe an idea, we just go to Johnny's team and get an agreement, a settlement that will satisfy both parties. I suspect there'll be stubbornness on both sides. I think Johnny Depp is very much, he wants his reputation cleared or restored. And Amber Heard, I think she feels, well, I don't think she realises, to be honest. I think she's unaware of how much of a hole she's dug herself into, because the things she's saying, I've mentioned before about the behaviour panel. I watched episode 3 the other day. It was hilarious. You know, these guys are so funny. The other guy, the behaviour language guy, body language guy, he's really good too. I wish I had their talents. So they're worth checking out. And there were other ones as well worth checking out regarding the body language. They can articulate far better than I can. When I was trying to explain my feelings regarding Amber Heard's body language, her facial expressions, it was like a glitch in the system, a glitch in the matrix. That's how it came across to me. But then again, I am uneducated when it comes to articulating in a far smarter, better way of explaining Amber Heard's emotions. So we're going to use the AKASHIC Tarot today, and all I'm going to do is just pull 3 cards. So we know it's going to be a full moon eclipse. We've got the moon in Taurus and Scorpio, polar axis, so they're competing against each other. We know Amber Heard's sun sign is Taurus, and we know, I've spoken about this before, I'd need to dig back again. I suspected something had happened in an earlier time period of Amber Heard's life. Whether that will come out or not, I don't know. I also think, it will be a bull in a china shop scenario, and I think with Scorpio being there as well, there are going to be shocks. I think we're going to be chin hitting the floor. But we shall see. At the end of the day, it's people's lives that are on that are being explored, examined, watched, judged, and let's put it this way. What's it to say? He who is without sin, you should not cast the first stone, something like that. I knew I'd muck that up. I actually meant to do this reading yesterday, and what happened yesterday, Friday the 13th, everything crashed. So let's give this another bash. This is the AKASHIC Tarot, AKASHIC Tarot in fact, so we'll just do 3 cards, what the immediate past been, what we're coming into, and first is from Amber Heard's perspective, because she is going on to the stand. Now, I don't know if she's still been direct on the 16th and then it's cross-examination on the 17th, but I think, what's that song? There may be trouble ahead. It's going to be all go. So let's go. Number 1, recent past, or will something come out from Amber's past that's influencing her behaviours? Let's see, let's flick this one over. And we have 8 of roses in the reverse. Now, if I pop that way so you can see how it looks in the upright, we can see it's community, it's feeding, it's friendship, it's gathering, looking relatively happy, content, what we have there. However, what we're actually seeing is, as I say, it's flipped into the reverse. So you've got the 2 men, the women near, we've got the garden. It's quite a comfortable setup, shall we say. It's a comfortable setup that we're looking at there. And it actually came out in the reverse. So in the reverse, this indicates, well, what we do know is This is people coming together, happy, chatting, having meals. In the reverse, it means there's been a disagreement among friends or in a relationship. And that Amber is feeling, I suspect, she's feeling cast out. And that could be with her own family, with her friends, it could be distancing, it could actually be, I suspect, in relation to her work just now as well. And, there's been disruption, which obviously we can see, and things getting out of control. And I think what has happened is we saw the situation in the court where she was giving evidence, and I think there was a loss of self control. I think she felt I don't think she realised, she let herself go in the community, and she's distancing herself from the wider community, and that could be the wider public, the family, the filming community. So this is I suspect, the aftermath of the recent evidence or testimony that Amber Heard gave at the defamation trial. So, what can we expect to see or hear in the immediate future? What do we think is going to pop up in the immediate future? And we have the Seven of Forces, and again, this is in the reverse. I want you to see it in the upright. We can see there we have, let's just say that it's balance, we have scales, we have documents, and it's like it's in a library, an office. It can even be an attorney's office. It could even be in a court setting where we have the scales there as well. And as I say, this is the balance of the Akashic cards. And when we pulled it, what we expect to see in the immediate near future when she turns up at court is the fact that, the situation she's created within the wider community. People are chatting and talking about it now, is when she attends and gives evidence or testimony. I don't know quite how you would suggest that's going to be. It indicates that she's going to be out of balance, and she's going to continue to be embroiled in the situation, and she's losing clarity. She's going to be finding it very stressful, and this, as I said, it looks like an attorney's office, a legal office, and she could even be having difficulty with her own attorney as well. She might feel that it's almost, I would say she's feeling trapped. And she really, really needs to get her facts straight. The details of the evidence she is giving has to be accurate. And she has to listen to her legal advice. I suspect that she went off on a tangent. She went out with the script when she was on the stand. I suspect her own attorneys were saying, rein it in, keep things more simple. I think there was exaggeration, and I think the attorneys were having a little chat with Amber Heard after that, allegedly, in my opinion only. And with Amber being sun sign, being a Taurus, I suspect the stubbornness, she didn't listen, or she won't listen, and I think these behaviours are going to continue. So she's going to, if she doesn't listen, she's going to get an even more difficulty on a personal level, on a work level, reputational level, emotional level, physical level. This is damaging. She's out of balance. She really needs to stop. Stop charging around like a bull in a china shop and listen and take cognizance of the situation and take responsibility. and stop the exaggeration. That's the only way she's going to get herself back into harmony and balance with everyone around her. What do we think the outcome's going to be? So that's certainly followed on. The outcome from the last presentation, balance, scales of justice is out the way. What's the outcome going to be? And we'll have the Archangel Michael in the reverse, which is a major arcana. And as I say, he's in the reverse here, so I suspect this is the continuation of what we've already been discussing. The fact the message is continuing in the upright as a channel of divine power and sharing energy. And you know, it's amazing strength. It's a positive card. It's looking at your children as well and sharing the power, sharing the love, sharing protection. But when it's coming in the reverse, it's a continuation of the balance being out of sync here. Harmony is out of sync here. We're just seeing it's a straight card read here. It indicates, you know, it's a feeling of loss. She's in a situation, she just doesn't know what to do, she doesn't know what initiative to take because she's not been listening to the legal advice. She's over exaggerated, she's over pudding here, and she needs to reconnect with herself. The difficulty, I think, and this is my opinion only, and I am not medically qualified, but looking at the performance on the witness chair in the courthouse, I suspect there is more issues going on with Amber's mental health, and I think that's going to come out. But certainly, this is not looking good. She really needs to go back to the mistakes that she's made, revisit them, and try and correct them, and put, you know, I just don't think she can do it. This is looking like it's a loss all the way through. I almost don't need to do a pendulum, but I'll ask, but I think you already know the answer. She's lost her reputation within the community. It's balanced. She's completely out of sync, even within her own legal team and in the court. And it looks like she's going to have a complete loss, maybe even a complete breakdown itself. So, can we have the outcome of the court? Will Amber Heard lose the court case? And going to my left, that way. Okay, let's try this again. My apologies. Right. Will Amber Heard win? Will she win the court case in Fairfax County? And that's a clear no. Slow down. Thank you for that. I've asked this before. We'll ask again. Will the court case run the full 2 weeks, or will it be cut short? No. Will the court case be cut short? Will the court case be cut short? That seems to indicate yes. Okay, another one. Will Johnny Depp win the court case? Will Johnny Depp win the defamation trial at Fairfax County? Will Johnny Depp win? Will he win the case at Fairfax County Court in Virginia? Will he win? And that is a yes. Will Johnny Depp get any damages? Will he get any financial damages? Will he gain financially? Will he gain financially? Will he be awarded damages for defamation? It's in yes. Thank you. Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that reading. It should have been done yesterday. However, Friday the 13th, nothing was working. Again, thank you for joining me today. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and any comments, please let me know. And apparently I uploaded videos as well that were reversed, so I don't know. I can only apologise and say I'm a wee granny from the middle of Scotland, central Scotland, and I'm doing this for fun. Okay, thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Thank you. Bye.